The greatest advantage about Bitcoin is that it is unlike fiat money, and thanks to this you can receive Bitcoin to and from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. It's important to know when accepting Bitcoin as a means of transaction. Due to its flexibility and universal acceptance, it has driven many countries to engage in this new form of the transaction at the comfort of your home. Unlike currencies, which it has geographical boundaries to get it. It's all okay when it comes to holding the currency in your Bitcoin account, but when we try to bring it into the real market and try to utilize it for business transactions, things get a little complicated. The income tax, government regulations, authorization of transactions all come into play. And that is what limits the use of the currency. There are some countries that have opened their arms and embraced this method. Here are 10 Bitcoin and crypto-friendly countries. 10. Netherlands. This country has 74 merchants accepting Bitcoin and several Bitcoin ATM, and is on its way to becoming a haven for cryptocurrency users because the Netherlands is famous in the Bitcoin world. This country's capital is Amsterdam, and is a host to world-leading Bitcoin and blockchain-based development startups, including Bitfury and BitPay. That was a significant move, and after that, there was no turning back. Mainstream media also mention crypto on a regular basis, but is mostly focused on the price movement. These cryptocurrencies are used as payment, as peer-to-peer electronic cash is not the most popular with efficient financial institutions. These cryptocurrencies have mostly become another asset to trade with. 9. Georgia. There are unfortunately no Bitcoin ATM in Georgia for now, so local Bitcoins is another option. Here you can buy and sell Bitcoin for a wide range of payment methods, from gift cards to bank transfers. Local Bitcoins is a peer-to-peer exchange, where you buy and sell with another individual. Georgia is an Eastern European nation of close to 4 million people, and does not have a legislative restriction for crypto exchange, and to date does not require any license for such activity. Also, Georgia provides a high tax certainty and beneficial tax system involved in the crypto field, which is the purpose of attracting foreign investment to its IT industry. Georgia's post-Soviet economy is one of the quickest growing economies, which is thanks to economic reforms and modernization. And as a result of this, the country has been ranked 14th in the world and 13th in its economic freedom. Georgia has the second highest Bitcoin mining in the world. 8. Estonia. Estonia is a country in Northern Europe which borders the Baltic Sea and the Gulf of Finland. This country has amazing features like islands, beaches, mountains, and above all has a boastful economic life that also carries out Bitcoin transactions. This Bitcoin gives Estonian citizens and businesses digital authentication. Estonia hosts a number of Bitcoin, atoms, and startups such as Paxful, which is a global peer-to-peer buying and selling service for Bitcoin, and has one of the highest internet penetration in the world. Hence, Estonia is well positioned to be a place where cryptocurrency users can certainly feel welcome and feel at home. Another interesting part about Estonia and Bitcoin is that the small Baltic opened its gate for Bitcoin's dealers to carry out transactions in all major sectors like banking, insurance, and healthcare. It also enabled a Bitcoin-based e-voting system and allowed buying stocks through the same method. 7. Denmark. Denmark has always been an advocate of taking its citizens towards a digital payment economy, which means that the idea of the use of Bitcoin as a transaction method did not come as a surprise. The citizens of Denmark use Bitcoin in such a high volume that the graph is constantly rising day by day. In Denmark, there are various Bitcoin ATM that also function 24/7, thereby allowing your transaction in the same. To add to this, Denmark even hosts CSEC, which recently released Bitcoin. Selling or trading Bitcoins in Denmark is fairly easy due to a large number of Bitcoin exchanges that operate freely as part of the digitization trend. Thus, the cryptocurrency business in Denmark and fintech companies, in general, has many opportunities to explore. 6. South Korea. South Korea, as we all know, is an East Asian nation, and its history goes way back to the most sophisticated innovation, and has been able to show the world that in its virtual currency space. This country accounts for about 10% of the world's Bitcoin trading rate. Though it should be noted that the country is not really populated, Despite that fact, its Bitcoin rate is huge because it has created a friendly environment for Bitcoin startups and a flourishing business life that grows. Here is the good news that South Korea has to offer to its citizens, is that they are planning to waive all taxes on the cryptocurrency transaction and income for this year only. In other words, no taxation of mining, trading, or other business activities involving crypto till the end of 2021, which means Bitcoin gift and inheritances are also exempted from tax. 5. United States of America. The United States has always been known as a long of opportunities, and among many of these opportunities is Bitcoin. The volume of Bitcoin in the United States is very high and has been able to top the list among maximum numbers of Bitcoin traders. The USA has always been a pioneer when it comes to currency, and among which is the Bitcoin business trading world. Just like other countries, it has a number of Bitcoin ATMs and other startup sources to promote. The USA, being the country that is known for its currency, has many trading platforms and Bitcoin ATM, especially in cities like Francisco, New York, and Florida. It shouldn't be a surprise when I see many countries look up to the USA for guidance in the virtual currency space, but it should be noted that transactions with cryptocurrencies will be subject to personal income tax or capital gain tax. 4. Canada. This country is highly Bitcoin friendly, and people living here will aptly vouch for the same. Here in Canada, there are over 86 Bitcoin accepting merchants who are working under the official law. Canada has close to 900 Bitcoin ATM, most of which are in Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver. Toronto and Vancouver are on the verge of becoming the two most flourishing Bitcoin hubs, and thus the state of the country seems very promising for Bitcoin users. We should note that cryptocurrency has been taxed in Canada either as capital gain or income tax, depending on whether your activity with this cryptocurrency is considered to be business or not. 3. Slovenia. Slovenia is a country in Central Europe which is known for its mountains, resort, lakes, among all a blissful economic life, which has added another economic boost up called Bitcoin. This central nation of Europe has a population of about 2 million, and to top it all, it has a crypto-friendly government and financial institute, which does not restrict those engaging in Bitcoin transactions. Individuals who acquire Bitcoin as part of their business or mining activities will pay income tax on it. This country has a total of 200 cryptocurrency ATM, and 10 of those devices are located in its capital, Ljubljana. Here, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are classed as virtual currencies, which means Slovenia does not tax Bitcoin as either money or security, but instead profits are taxed under income tax. 2. Singapore. In Singapore, there are 12 Bitcoin ATMs spread across the country in different locations, especially mails, making it easier for you to buy digital assets anonymously. Thinking about the profit, well, know that profit earned in the long-term investment are currently taxable, meaning if the cryptocurrency trades are deemed revenue assets, then the tax could be applied depending on nature and return. Plus, the Monetary Authority of Singapore also allows some of the cryptocurrency companies to operate without a license within the grace period of 6 whole months. This country, Singapore, has a high rank in terms of political stability, which is among the few jurisdictions that support the zero capital gains policy on cryptocurrency that explains why it can give a grace period of 6 months and not panic. 1. Japan. Japan was the first country to embrace Bitcoin and made its transaction legal to the world, and today some countries are doing better in that domain, maybe even more than their teacher. Japan is also the leading country to first pass a board of regulations to 32+ cryptocurrency exchange, which was aimed at improving their security. They even went a step further to make Bitcoin transactions tax-free in order to invite others to join the league. The country is on its way to becoming one of the most Bitcoin-friendly nations, as many of the new startups and businesses in Japan have already started to identify and accept cryptocurrency exchanges in their usual activities. For that, I think Japan deserves a thumbs up because she is really doing well in its transaction activities. All the exchanges happening in this space are duly recognized by the government, and even daily updates are posted on the same. Thanks for watching this video about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and hope you get to understand that while some countries are anti-Bitcoin countries, there are others who have accepted this means and are doing exceedingly well in it. If you like the video, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.